Hi, this is Janet with Paper and Spark, and today I'm excited to finally reveal the brand new Shopify seller spreadsheet. This spreadsheet is geared specifically for helping Shopify sellers with your monthly bookkeeping tasks. It will help you total sales and Shopify fees, enter your receipts purchase by purchase each month, keep track of sales tax info, and calculate your net profit or loss every month as you go. Now, the Shopify seller spreadsheet is currently for sale at paperandspark.com. Your purchase of the spreadsheet will include a file for 2016 and 2017 as of when the video tutorial is being filmed, and future years are available upon request. It also includes a PDF guide with step-by-step instructions and this series of video tutorials. You can open your spreadsheet files in Excel, Numbers, or Google Sheets. For purposes of these tutorial videos, you're going to see me working in Excel. So let's start out by just getting to know your new spreadsheet a little bit. We'll visit the monthly summary tab first. We've got revenue listed at the top up here. And this is where we're going to enter all your sales from your business. Now on the blue lines, these amounts are going to be imported automatically from your Shopify reports, and we're going to walk through how to import your Shopify reports directly from Shopify in just a minute. And we'll also be able to automatically import any shipping received and refunds issued for your Shopify customers. You can also manually enter sales from other non-Shopify sources here. The goal is to see all your shop sales in one place on this tab totaled each month. So if you sell elsewhere other than just Shopify, you can enter those sales here as well. We'll also enter any refunds issued on the refunds line in the revenue section. Remember, refunds from Shopify are going to be automatically imported, and then we can manually enter refunds from any other source. And we always want to make sure that we enter refunds as negative amounts. Next, we've got our expenses, and the expense section is broken up into 3 categories: selling expenses, product expenses, and business expenses. Now, some of these expenses you're going to enter directly on this tab in one of these cells, while others are going to flow from other tabs of the spreadsheet down here. These are tabs, and they are color-coded to match what row on the monthly spreadsheet they're going to populate on. Your green Shopify monthly fees and transaction fees are going to be entered after we look at your Shopify invoice, which we'll cover how to do in the next lesson. And I'll also walk you through how to find your PayPal transaction fees, since I know a lot of Shopify sellers like to use PayPal to accept payments. So after your expense section, the spreadsheet is going to subtract those monthly expense totals from your monthly sales to tell you whether or not your business made a net profit or loss. And finally, we've got these blue sales tax rows down here. These are going to tell us how much you've been collecting in sales taxes from your Shopify sales. We'll cover these rows at the end of our tutorial series. Now for your tabs, these first few tabs, like I mentioned, are going to be for entering different categories of expense receipts. And then we've got our blue monthly tabs. These are going to be where we will import your Shopify sales reports each month, which I'll cover next. So that was just a brief little overview of what your spreadsheet looks like and how it works. The easiest way to really show you how to use your new tool is going to be to walk you through how to do a month's worth of bookkeeping tasks. So let's start by just importing an actual sales report from Shopify and going from there. Now, I've tested this spreadsheet using both a basic Shopify account and the mid-tier Shopify account. So your spreadsheet is going to work just fine regardless of which type of account you're paying for with Shopify. I personally don't have a Shopify account, and I was able to do this with some very generous volunteer help. So I'm going to keep everything in their Shopify stores blurred out so you can't see it. So I apologize if you can't see much because of the blurriness, but I'm protecting my generous volunteers. And you'll still be able to see exactly how to navigate in your own Shopify account to get the reports that we need. And again, the reports that we're going to need and all the data that we need, they're going to be available whether you have a basic subscription or the mid-tier subscription. For the tutorial, I'm going to be using a basic Shopify subscription account. So if you've got the mid-tier one, things might look a little different for you. But everything that you need is still going to be available. Okay, so let's get started finding the report that we need to import into your Shopify seller spreadsheet to tabulate some helpful data. Log into your Shopify account, and we are going to go to Reports. And then after we click on Reports, we're going to click on Total Sales. And then we want to look at a total sales report for a specific month. So I'm going to do month to date. And for this example, I'm going to do August of 2016. So I'm just going to enter the 1st and 31st of August as my beginning and end dates. So it's going to say a custom date range. I've changed my dates to be the month that I want to see. And then I'm going to navigate up here to the Export button. And I'm going to get a pop-up window, and I want to make sure to select Full Report. And then I click Export. So this report is now downloaded in my Downloads folder. You can open it in whatever spreadsheet software you're using. And this is what it looks like when it opens on your computer. So the next thing that I'm going to want to do is copy this newly downloaded sales CSV report, okay? And to copy it, I'm going to select all the data here. To do that, the easiest way to do that is to click on this little box right here above the 1 of row 1 and to the left of column A. Click this box. See how my cursor turns into a little special diagonal black arrow? When I click it, all my data is highlighted blue. Now I'm going to copy it, and I can copy by either doing Control C, Command C on a Mac, or you can go to Edit, Copy, or you can right click and hit Copy. So my data is copied. Then I'm going to navigate back to my Shopify seller spreadsheet and go to the monthly tab that I want to paste this into. So that's going to be August. So it's going to look blank right now. There's no data here. I'm going to click that same cell again, the one above the 1 and to the left of A. It's going to highlight my entire blank sheet, and now I'm just going to paste. So right click Paste, or Control V, or Command V, or Edit Paste. So I've pasted all that data in here, and I know I've done my import correctly if I go back to my monthly summary tab, and there are now amounts generated in these blue rows for the month of August. So I successfully imported in my Shopify sales, shipping received, refunds issued, and sales tax data for the month of August. So just doing that one step saves you the time of entering all 5 of those items. It's that easy. Okay, now this is covered in your PDF guide. I recommend that you make sure to read everything in those instructions as well. But just a quick note, your Shopify sales totals are going to include sales tax collected from your customers and they're going to include any discounts or coupon codes that were applied to their order. Shipping paid to you is considered revenue for tax purposes, and it's stated separately right here. This is the shipping amount that a customer paid you, all right? The transaction fees and credit card fees that Shopify or PayPal or whatever payment gateway you use charges you are not included in these sales totals. We are going to deduct them out in the expense section separately. Okay, so we just walked through an overview of the spreadsheet and how to import your sales totals CSV file into the spreadsheet to get the sum showing up on these light blue rows. That's it for this video. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to enter your Shopify fees and your PayPal transaction fees as well.